Hello, everyone. You're wondering what's going on? Where is she? I hope everyone is well. Yay! We are live. My name is Mary. This is Wild Crochet Designs, and we are live in my living room with the kitten. All right, so let's have a quick drink. I've left a pen. Oh, look, a pencil. That'll do. Cheers. I may be a tad early. Let's have a look. Oh, no, it's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock, guys. Where are you? Here we go. Laurie's in. Hi, Laurie. Look where I am. Ooh, in my living room. Hello, Bonnie. Hello, beautiful Linda. Laurie, everyone's joining us today. Finally, look where we are. This is my living room, guys. There's the TV. This was the old spot years ago. I mean, like we're talking 5-7 years ago. This is where I used to do my lives, and over that way on a table there is where I do my recording that you see on the channel. A change of location, I know, right? Hello, beautiful Anna. And beautiful Middle and everyone. Remember you do remember it, yes. This was way before I had my own craft room, and I think it was the time where we were in the C word, you know, everybody was locked indoors. We won't mention that word because I don't like to mention it, and I don't like to promote it. So don't you love it? So this is way before we were in the indoors, and I remember my son was recording in the other room, and all the rooms were taken with everybody who had to work from home. So I had to work in this room. And even way before then, I had to work in this room because all the bedrooms were taken. Now I've got a bedroom, which I call my craft room. The only reason I'm not in the craft room today is the kitten is being very naughty. Give me 1 second. You're very naughty, girl. She's going to jump in a minute. You'll see her walking. You might even see her. Let's see if I can show you. Is she there? Near the food. There she goes. She's going to her food. Oh, I can't keep it that way. Otherwise, you won't see any proper lighting. But anyway, so she'll be around and you'll see her walking in and out. At the moment, she's gone to her food for dinner or breakfast, I should say. And she'll be back in a minute and she'll give me grief. So if you hear me playing with a toy over here, that's just to stop her from being cheeky, because she can be really naughty in the mornings. I don't know. It's one of those things, first thing in the morning, she goes absolutely nuts. And right there, you may see her jump up there and then just go nuts. You might see it. I don't know, because I'm sitting and we're calm here. But she will occasionally meow and say, hey, look at me here, look at me. I'm thinking, go away. I'm so naughty. All right, so who's on? So naughty. Okay, so we've got Ashley. Hello, Ashley. Everyone's popping in to say hello. This is fantastic. I do all my recording in my living room. Yes, your kitchen, because you've got a small place, a bit like mine. Mine's probably a little bit bigger than yours, but I've got a small place. What you see, this is one room, that's it. That's the rest of the house. And then you've got a few doors over there, which is the bedroom. So it's a small place, but it suits me because I'm little. It's all right, I'm little. Yes, we've done that. Miss Sassy Pants, yes, that's what she is, Middle. She's a sassy girl. Mary, is that the temperature blanket on the couch? Yes, we're going to talk about that in a minute, and we're going to talk about some blankets that are sitting over there. Gloria, hello, Gloria. Are you new, honey, or did I meet you once before and forget? Because, you know, that happens with age. I just turned 29 again and again and again, and so, yes. On the 8th of January, I turned 29 again, so it's possible I've just forgotten. If you're new, welcome. I'm so glad I'm here. I have missed you all. Well, we've missed you too, honey. We've missed you too. You've been here before. Okay, it's the old age, you know, the over 29 that gets everyone. Velda, hello, Velda. Happy New Year. I haven't seen you yet this year. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have a different live today. We're in my living room just for fun to keep the kitten entertained, but she's getting bigger now. And having her locked up while I'm doing my lives is just it's not sustainable. She comes out like a, I can't leave her in here by herself, because if I do, I walk into the room and it's chaos. I did it again. No motivation, was determined to get part 1 of the annual project done, and nothing happened. Well, I've already set my goal for part 1 of our annual project for the 30th of January. It gives me plenty of time to prepare. So I've already done a very minimal part to that, and that's just looking at colours. But I understand that. That's why I'm giving myself ample time. I know the actual start of the blanket won't happen till, talk amongst yourselves, I think it's the 6th of February. It's the first Thursday in February. No, I'm lying. It's the 5th of February. So that's the first Thursday in February. And that's when it all happens. On the 30th of January, you'll get all the details of the yarn, the hook, scissors, sewing needle. You may get the pattern. What I mean by getting the pattern, you'll see a picture, but not an actual picture. It's hard to explain. It's like a coloured in picture, but not by hand. I might see if I can get it done on the computer. If I can't get it on the computer, you'll get a hand colouring in picture of what it's going to look like at the end. So that's just the way I roll. I like to show you the pictures. Plus, I haven't done it yet. I've made something similar in the past. I've made something smaller in a smaller version, but this is going to be bigger because it is our annual project. And we want a good size project for our annual project, yeah? And I've missed all the chat yet again. Oh, I've missed all the chat. Okay, here we go. We have her as well, Crochet Designs mascot. Mary, she can be part of the live. Not sure. What did I miss? Oh, the cat. She could be. I was wondering who are you talking about? The cat. Of course, we're talking about the cat. I still have 5 blankets to finish. Only Bonnie. Ashley just shared the live. Thank you so much, Ashley. Guys, share the live. Get as many people on as you can. Get as many subscribers. Subscribe, because once we hit our 30,000 subscriber mark, we're going to do a surprise. If you're joining us new, a surprise is like a giveaway. We don't use the word giveaway because it gets rid of all the nasties, and that's what we want. We want to keep the subscribers, we want to keep the crafters, we want to keep people who love to crochet and knit, actually, within the vicinity of our craft. At the end of the day, that is what we're here for. And you know what? You'll only win crafting objects anyway, so there wouldn't be any good to anyone else. Rounds, yes, Laurie, rounds. And Ashley, the thumbs up. Thank you, Ash. I'm really tired of winter weather. Well, we've just got some weird weather for summer. Don't even ask us. It's either too cold or too hot. Although the past few days, yesterday was so windy, has been warm, mild, 25 degrees Celsius, that sort of thing. Very mild, you know, which isn't bad. I don't mind that. Bonnie says 22 degrees Fahrenheit. Not sure about Fahrenheit. Don't know how that works. We work in degrees Celsius here. Beautiful Tina. Hi, Tina. Tim Tam. Tina. I hope you are well. I hope you're well. There is a USA Tina, so I'm assuming you're the Tim Tam Tina. All right, guys, right behind me, you can see one of our annual projects. It was our temperature blanket. Is it not stunning? Now, to be fair, mine's a little worse for wear because I pop it over me on the couch. That couch, I sit right there, just so you know, right opposite the TV, and I crochet there. And that couch is my friend. It's my best friend, and I sit there and I curl under the blanket and I crochet while I'm under this blanket because it's the only blanket big enough for me. We won't talk about that. Some of us are we are filled with girth. Width. Some of us have more width than others, and a few extra hips and a few extra, well, we won't talk about it, all right? So that blanket, she's so naughty. That blanket is big enough to cover yours truly. So I pop it over me on the couch, and it was one of the best blankets we've made for me to use, even though it's all very mixed. And that's a temperature blanket. It's what it's all about. Goes to show what our weather's really like. Look at the white and the brown, or it's kind of like a tan. The white and the tan would be around, I think that would have been around 17 or 18 degrees. That would have been all of winter, because that, as you can see right there, was the start of summer, all of winter, and then early spring and summer, you don't get very, here we don't get, it doesn't get very warm, but it gets like a nice cool, light coolness. I don't know what you want to call it, light coolness. But look at summer. There was only 2 hot days that year. There might be 3. I can see the third one up the top. There wasn't many hot days. It was quite mild that year. Had we did this blanket or done this blanket last year when we had El Nino, when it was very, very hot, you would see all oranges and reds here. And you would have seen your blues, mostly blues, and a few whites, a few tans, and then you're back to your purples and blues and whatever. Do you want to come up, Whiskey? She wants to come up. Give me a second. Okay. Come and say hello to everyone. There you go. Look, right here. Say hello. Hello. She's thinking, who's the cat? Who's the cat in the camera? So, yeah, she's been hanging around. Let me get a toy for her. Let me get a toy for her. I've got a little, look, I've got a little toy here. She plays with it while we're sitting here. I sit there and do this all day. But she loves it. So you might hear the jingling of bells. That's just me playing with the cat. And we'll just call it jingle bells. We'll call her jingle bells today. Or twinkle toes. It's just a little twinkler. So yes, that's the annual project, one of our annual projects. I think it was 2023. What are we on? 6? No. 5 was that. 4. Oh, it might have been 3. I can't remember. We'd have to go through all of the projects to let you know which year was which. Yeah. Oh, hello, Margaret. Lovely to have you here. Velda says, so cute. She's not so cute. She's only cute on the outside, Velda. There's like a slight naughtiness in her. She's such a Mary, it scares me. Don't you like that? She's such a Mary. It's below freezing, is it, Bonnie? Oh, no, yuck, cold. Marty, hi, Marty. Or you just missed me picking up the kitten to show everyone. I'll pick her up again in a minute. I know you're an animal person. I think you said you had a dog, didn't you? A dog? I'm pretty sure you had a dog. Also, just shared your life. Thank you, Middle. Mary, it's Fluffy. I know, she's a little more fluffier than I thought she would be. Very interesting. Yeah. A tiger in the house. Thanks, Velda. She's a cheeky tiger too. Who let Mary out of her room? We're doing this in my living room. Yes. This is where I used to do my lives, Marty, when I was like, 29. This is where I used to do my lives. I used to do it more on an angle this way and didn't show that side of the room because that's where I had like a million tubs to the top of the room. Well, I'm playing with this thing by myself. She's gone. Well, let's drop it. She's gone. And so I used to do them here. I stopped doing them here because the lighting really wasn't that crash hot. And I remember one live, the drape, not the drape, it's the outside curtain was up and the sun was coming through and everybody's saying, we can't see. It's so bright. So I had to go over there and bring the shutter down. I found recording in here was way too awkward. And I was very happy when, I shouldn't say very happy, when my daughter moved out because I got a room. Don't you love it? And then even happier when my son moved out because then I had more space to use in that room. She's so naughty. I'm so like my cat's not even half funny. Or should I say she's like me, yeah? She looks like a long-haired Siamese kitty, but she's very pretty and she's probably, oh, she knows it. She knows it. She is a short, what's it called? A British short-haired cat. So she knows she's stunning because she, like we melt with, we let her get away with murder. I remember the first few lives after I found you, you were in the living room. Oh, is that right? Oh, it wasn't that long ago then, Marty. Oh, you know why? Because you found me around that naughty time and I was telling everybody the naughty time I had to do them in here because my son was recording in there with his students because he used to teach music and piano and guitar and singing lessons. He did it all. So that room was really noisy. And I remember just after one of my lives, I had another jar very similar to this. And just after my lives, I knocked that jar on the floor and you could hear a million pieces. And then everybody went quiet in the background and I went, Everything's okay. I just woke up the whole house. When I say woke up, everybody was recording in their rooms or doing their lives with people or whatever. And I just made the loudest noise. And we had a cracked tile because of it. And that is how bad. It was glass after all. So that's how bad it was. Anyway, moving right on. She got so sidetracked. Yeah, she's pretty big now, yes. Do you remember her crocheting on the treadmill? Yes, the treadmill used to sit there. And I don't think we had these cabinets then. We got those in, I think, afterwards. Or did we? No, we had the cabinets. We had the cabinets. Yes, the treadmill used to sit there. Before, it would sit in between the couches here. And I would get on the treadmill while everybody was eating. That's how healthy I used to be. And then something happened. And I turned into this. I turned 29 again. That's what happened. No, so I have to go back to all that. Sorry, I just realized I didn't send you birthday wishes. Hope you had. Oh, thanks, Marty. That's all right. Actually, there are 2 cards that I had in the post, which I picked up yesterday. They were sitting at my post office for some time, but because I couldn't drive the car, because I lost that vision, I couldn't go. But I went yesterday and I picked up the Happy Mail, and it's actually in the video vlog, which is recorded but not uploaded. It should have been uploaded last night. But I was 10 o'clock and I was editing and knocked off and thought, forget it. I'm just going to do it on Monday. So you won't get it until Monday, but it is recorded. And I want to say to the people who did send me those letters, you know who you are. I will be talking about it on the video vlog. There you go. All right. What else was I going to talk about? There's so much to talk about. Now, I showed everybody our temperature blanket from, I think it was 23. Oh, I can't remember. 2000 and something or other. That reminds me, I have been meaning to send you a surprise. I will do it soon. Oh, Marty. Oh, you're so sweet. Such a sweetheart. We love our Marty, don't we, guys? At this stage, he's the only fella that comes on our channel. There was another fellow. What happened to him? There was a couple. There was 2 others. Hello. Can I help you? All right. So I was talking about the temperature blanket a moment ago, and it's just a reminder of the sort of annual projects you're going to see. And I want to show you something else. Oh, you might be able to see my dress from there. Oh, you can. Look at that. You can see that's the little squares you're going to see. I don't want to put it up too high because I don't want to. There you go. They're the little squares you're going to see on this dress. And we will be creating those little squares on this dress, which is just as short. I was trying to get you to see it the other day, but I didn't want to get up. It's just as short, like they're really short dresses. Look how short they are, very short. And so I created these little squares right there. Gorgeous. Yeah, and now I'll be doing the same for this dress here. And I wanted to show you this blanket. This is on my main page when you go onto my channel. It's a little worse for wear once again. This was a blanket we did, not an annual project, but it's a bit squashed because the cat plays with it. But it was a blanket that we did, it was a few years ago, and we did it as a crochet along with the join as you go where you don't see any gaps or anything. So this is the blanket that you see on my front page. I think it is. I can't remember now. When you go onto my front page. And then we did this one here. This one was my favourite because, one of my favourites, because I made it, the hexagons into a circle in the end. First it started off as a hexagon. Then we turned it into a circle by adding halves and quarters. I think there was quarters somewhere. And then we made our border rounds. This was a little tricky. It's not for the new crocheter. Be careful, it's not for the new crocheter, yeah? Be careful. You know, it's not for the new crocheter. She's singing, guys. All right, so I've missed all the chat. Don't you love it? Cool, the squares worked for your dress. Yes, they did. They look amazing. When you see them in real life, they do look amazing. Mary, in the naughty corner with you, making fun of my friend. I never make fun of anyone. Green butterfly. Hi, green butterfly. Water time. Cheers, everyone. You need to go back on your video, green butterfly, and have a look at some of the things I've been showing. Cheers. All right. Yes, hello. Marty says, I remember that blanket. I didn't make it, but I learnt how to make granny squares from that tutorial. Oh, that's good. You know what, Marty? Every little bit helps, doesn't it? Anything you learn from, and it doesn't have to be just from me. I don't mind sharing the love, especially with my beautiful bag o' day. Anything, don't you love it? Crystal, my beautiful Crystal. This is one person I'd like to meet, by the way. But especially from bag o' day, if you're watching other people, there's nothing wrong with that. But come back. Please come back. Don't run away. Don't leave me. Beautiful Kiki. Hello, big sniper hug to Kiki. We haven't seen you for a while. Marty's on as well. All rise for the Queen, Kiki. For those of you who don't know this, Marty was king of the naughty corner. Kiki was queen of the naughty corner. And Middle Earthians was my lefty. That's the way it went. It's so good to have you in, Kiki. I was just telling Marty that, he learned some squares off one of our blankets in the past, and he didn't do the full blanket, but he made the squares. And I said, that's great, because every little bit of practice you get from anyone that you know of on YouTube or off, if you like the written patterns as well, that's great. Anyone you can learn from, take it all in. And when you are perfection, give it all back. That's my opinion. That's exactly what I've done. I took everything in from as many people that I knew, and mine was more, this was pre-YouTube for me, so mine was more personal. A lot of them were people that I knew, friends, elderly women that I met in my past that are no longer with us, and things like that. Mine was that. Yours was more YouTube. Okay, but in my day, which was only like 5 years ago, I learned how to crochet like hands-on with people, and I didn't learn from one person. I kind of taught myself. I learned from many people. Like someone who I knew was crocheting, I'd sit with her and we'd talk, and she'd say, have you ever tried one of these? And oh, what? What's that stitch? And I was like that. That's how I learned to crochet. Whereas you guys, you're lucky enough to have YouTube. And Instagrams and whatever you call them, TikToks and all those other places that I don't go, and I should try them. I should try them all. No, it's just another more stress. All right. Haven't had the two of them on in ages at the same time. I'm still your lefty. Yes, you are. No, I'm sorry. It's been months. Needed to rest. New Year 2026 will be better. I hope so, honey. I hope so, because I need it to be better this year too. We haven't had a very good Christmas break, so I need it to be better as well. Sometimes we need a break to refresh, yes. You made fun of yourself. Me, I would never do that. Oh, someone hit me. I do that occasionally. I don't know how I do that. How do you put up with me? I feel bad. 2025 was a bad year, literally finished with tearing my calf. Oh, don't you like that? No. Muscle on New Year's Eve. Well, Christmas Eve, I was in the ER. I was in the eye and ear hospital because I lost most of my vision in the right eye and some of it in the left eye. What? Because, and get this, of internal sneezing. And who knew that that could do it? But it was just, it was more of a bleed. There was 3 bleeds in the eye. You didn't see it because it was behind the eye. If you look at my eyes, they look so clear and bright. Everybody thinks, oh, she's got great eyes, but you don't know what's happening at behind the scenes. That's what I'll call it, behind the scenes. Pardon the pun. So behind the eye of the right eye, it's done. Well, it happens when you lift up heavy things or anything like that. And I said for a joke on my my video vlog, maybe I lifted up my crochet 9 millimeter, it's golf, 9 millimeter, and it hurt my eye. No, apparently it was internal sneezing. You know, the ones where you don't want to wake anyone up and you go, yeah, I was doing that for like 6 months because I didn't want to wake up the kitten. And the funny part was when I was telling my daughter on the phone what had happened, her husband's shouting out in the background, I bet it's the cat's fault. Ironically, it was the cat's fault. But it wasn't her fault. It was, I didn't want to wake her up. I didn't want to scare her because I sneeze so loud they can hear me in the UK. And I live in Australia, so I'm very loud. Yeah, hang on a second, everyone. Yeah, I know, Mummy, I know. What is it? Oh, she's so cute. She really is. She's such a deep. I was going to say something that I won't say it. A naughty girl. She's so cute. You want to see, guys? We'll pick her up again. Here we go. Come on. She doesn't like being picked up, though. Here we go again. Say hello. Say hello. She's looking at the camera thinking, who's the cat? Who's the cat in the camera? Say hello. Say hello. Oh, she's giving me the dirties. Oh, the greasy look. If she doesn't want to be picked up, she lets you know. And she lets you know. Now I've lost the whole chat. Hello, Kiki. Don't move. I'm just opening up the back door. If I hear any noise, we'll close it. It's just so hot in here. Ooh, it's hot. Now I've got cat fur all over my face. I should put the air conditioner on. We haven't had the two of them on Yes and Ages. We said that. No, we've done that. Go back. Sometimes we need yes, but oh, I've gone too far, haven't I? Oh, I've gone really too far. I had a sudden hearing loss in my right ear last August. Not a good time. Still trying to get it sorted. Oh, Valda, I hope you clear up very soon. Like my eyes are, I'm back to being able to drive again. So I was sorted out. I was told that I was borderline of not being able to drive. So they didn't want me to drive the car. And I thought, it couldn't have happened like overnight, can it? And they said this is something that might have been triggered off a few days ago or last week or something, and now it's coming out. You just have to deal with it. And by the 27th of December, I think my vision was completely almost gone. And I was walking into things and I thought, this is never going to go away. Oh my gosh, it's never going to go away. But it cleared. And on the 6th of January, that's how quickly it cleared. 6th of January, they did me a test on my eyes and they said, no, you can now legally drive. And I thought, oh, was I not allowed to? I didn't drive though. I had everyone drive me around. My daughter was amazing. People were driving me everywhere. And I bet the kitty wakes you up singing at 4 a.m. every day. Funnily enough, she doesn't. She gets up late and she loves her sleep. And we lock her in the laundry overnight because I don't want chaos in the house, right? But when I take her food into the laundry at night, she runs to go in there. So she actually wants that alone time. And I think she just likes to be left alone for literally the whole night. I'll lock her up at 9:30, 10. She doesn't get up till 8:30, 9 o'clock. Sometimes she'll wake up at 7 a.m. and I'll hear her shuffling around, or 4 a.m. she's playing with toys. But she's quite happy to be on her own, which is very interesting. Yes, she meowed. She does meow. She's a very quiet meower unless she's hurt, and then she'll scream, yeah? Green Butterfly says, water time. Let's have some water. 2026 has been rough so far. Oh, the bonus is because you're on the top of the rough, the only place to go now is to relax and go down to normal, we hope. Now the kitten's gone next to the window because the birds are chirping outside. Don't worry, Bonnie, it gets better now. You're here, and now you want to go and have a smooth sailing year, we hope. My 2025 was stressful for middle. Yes, it improved. Yes. I know, Mary, I hope you get better. Well, it's actually, Anna, it's almost clear. I still see up the top just some little bit of shadowing, very minor, but it's actually almost clear. Hello, oh, hello, Heel, is it? Hello, Heel, are you new? You are new because I would have remembered that name, so welcome. You are. I am happy you are better. Well, thank you very much. You are new on the live, aren't you? Doesn't mean you're new on our channel, but you're new on the live, yeah? Cheers, everyone. Bonnie says she waves. She does wave. Hello. All right, so what's happening, guys? I was supposed to upload the video vlog on Friday, the beginning of the video vlog. Well, that messed up. Only because I got it recorded and then I had dinner. And then by the time I was finished, I thought, okay, I'll start editing 8:30, 9, 10, and I fell asleep. And then I woke up around, I don't know, 10:30, closed it all up. and just went to bed. He said, I'll deal with it on Monday. And I didn't want to do that because Monday, as you know, is my pattern writing day, and it's the day where I get to get the patterns ready for the website. Very exciting. It's all coming very soon. I've been here once or twice before. I seem to miss you most of your life. So that's all right, Hill. When you get a chance, Lexi, okay, I got you. When you get a chance, yes, pop in. That's great. We love to see new. We love to see old. We love to see regular. And sometimes we like the really old, really, really old, like the 29-year-olds. So naughty. Well, I'm back at work next week, but I'm only back for a few weeks. Then I'm off to Japan. Oh, way to go you, yeah? February 13, I'm forcing this year to be a better, yes, to be better whether the universe wants it or not. Whether the universe wants it or not. I get it, whether the universe wants it or not. No, it will be a better year. Yes, I hope it will be a better year for you. Kiki, throwing all the good vibes at you. Dorothy, Ellipsis is in the house. Hello. Lovely to have you here. Camille, lovely to have you in as well. Popping in to say hello, very nice. Kiki, drag the rest of us with you on a better year. Look, everybody needs a better year. We all finished off last year as a bad year. I thought I was the only one, but I seem to have been joining everybody with a bad year in 2025. So this year we hope things will get better. Cheers, everyone. All right. We hope. I know we hope. We live in hope, don't we? And everyone lives in hope. We all do when it comes to certain things. And just like do this because it's always luck of the draw, really. I'm wanting to go to Australia and New Zealand. Oh, come, we'll party. By party, I mean crochet. Hey, I can crochet and dance at the same time. Maybe not. Maybe not. Hey, I can. You've seen me do it. But it was the waltz. I couldn't do. What was I supposed to do? Oh, it was the challenges. You guys set me challenges. Speaking of challenges, I talk about that in my video vlog, so I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there. I do want to show you. Oh, I've dropped something. Give me a moment. She's dropping everything. And if I leave it, the kitten will come and start playing with it and break it and all sorts of things. So here we go. She's so naughty. All right, I wanted to show you, as you know, I've been creating a cardigan. I should have actually made a jacket instead because the letters didn't fit. I worked around the letters to pop half of the C or 3/4 of the C up in my ribbing. So don't think I've missed 3/4 of the C out for this. I've worked it out, okay? So it is something that I would never put up as a pattern because no one would ever be able to work it out. Oh, don't you love it? Firstly, there's the back. That's the back of my cardigan. Wow, Crochet Designs, yeah. And the front, I haven't weaved in any ends, so please don't judge me on that. I usually do it as I go, but I didn't want to. I just didn't want to. So there is Crochet Designs, and you can see the C is 3/4 done because when I do the ribbing, the rest of the C is going to be done. Well, here she comes. That means she's in a funny mood. Get ready, guys. I think I hear birds. Yes, I've got the back door open here. It's really good, actually. It's cooled me down. I should have opened it before. But yeah, the birds outside are chirping away. So the wow is bigger than the rest of the cardigan. And the sleeves are going to be so much easier because I worked this way on my cardigan. All I have to do is attach the yarn here and keep working across. So it's going to be a lot easier to do the sleeves than it was the rest of the cardigan. Now the naughty girl, she's scratching the couch. I had to yell at her. Naughty girl. She'll come up and start thinking I'm playing with her now. So there, yes. Hold the vision, trust the process, easy or hard, it will be a beautiful year. Thank you, Lexi. That's a beautiful statement, by the way. That is fabulous. Yes, it was a lot of work, and I have to tell you, I'm honest here, not the wow, but the Crochet Designs, I had taken the first designs undone twice, and the crochet part undone 4 times. So I'd gone all the way across, and I went from that way to this way. And I got here and I ended it and forgot to put, because I left the opening up here and forgot to leave the opening. So I did the whole thing all the way across. The first time, took it undone, did it again, and forgot to leave the opening for the second time. I'm so naughty, right? And then the third time I did it right, it was 4 times, sorry, the third time I did it right, all of the letters had moved down. So by the time I got down to the T, it was only a couple of rows that way, the T ended up right down here. And because the top part of the T is when you go here and you do 1 row there, 1 row up, and then on your way down, the T ended down here and went, oh no, I did it wrong. I did it 4 rows too low. So I had to take it all undone and move it all up. So by the time I was finished, which was only Friday, and to be fair, I didn't even have vision. Maybe that's why. Half my vision was gone when I did the back. I did the back with literally no vision. So I can crochet without looking at it, which is what? So you know what? And to be fair, I was already trying to organise what colour guide dog I was going to get, because I thought I was going blind because it happened overnight. And I was exaggerating a little bit. But I thought, you know what? I can crochet without looking at it. It's okay. It's all about count, right? I'm going to have to put this away in a minute because she's seeing the threads and she wants to attack my cardigan. I can't have her doing that. But there you go. So that's Wow Crochet Designs. I haven't started the sleeves because I'm tossing over whether to do the same for the sleeves. Wow Crochet Designs, but I don't know. I might just leave the sleeves brown and do the row at the back like that, the little white lines at the back or cream lines at the back, do them on the sleeves as well. I might do that. I haven't decided yet. I will let everyone know. It's something that I'm literally creating off the top of my head. Obviously, I had to put the math in for the letters to be apart. And that's why I said it would have been better if it was a jacket, because what I left on the Crochet Designs part there, I left only 1 row, 1 double crochet, not even a row, just a double crochet in between each letter. And what I would like to do is do what I did with the Wow, where there's 2 or 3 rows in between each letter. And that gives you the option to see the letters better. Like you can actually see, you can still see them, don't get me wrong, but it looks neater to have that extra space in between. So when I recreate this particular piece, I will be recreating it in jacket form, making it longer. So it allows me to stretch out my stitches or my letters a bit more. I hope that makes sense to everyone. It's fabulous. Thank you, Anna. She's playing with the stand. Don't play with the stand, Whisk. Don't play with the stand. Naughty girl. She's so naughty. That's going to fall. Brown with white stripe. It's like a cream, actually, middle, but yes, it is like a cream. Jennifer, hello, Jennifer. Hello. How are you fixing the C on the crochet? Will that be part of the colour? Yes. How I'm fixing the C is I'm doing a ribbing, a border ribbing, a border, no, it is ribbing, but it's a border ribbing. So I'll show you the C again so you see it. Get it? She's so naughty. She's very naughty. How do you put up with me? So there's your C. So when I do my ribbing, which will be single crochet, slip stitch down, slip stitch over, and like that. So it's a little trickier than this. I have to change the whole stitch so that the C, and if you look carefully, the C will fit right up to there. Okay, right up to there, and the C will fit. But it'll be right up to here on my neck. So the C will start there. That's why I thought it would have been better if I had the jacket so I didn't have to have it so close. So my ribbing, when I go up and then down, I'll have to calculate the amount of stitches I need to finish off the letter C. So it was a little tricky, and it was only because I didn't make my top long enough to keep all the letters in. And I knew that too when I was creating it, because I did the back and thought, oh no, it'll work on the front. It will, with 112 stitches, I think it is. Yeah, it's 112 double crochets down, but it won't. I didn't calculate that properly. When I calculated the words down, I didn't count on the spaces between the words. In my brain, I thought I had sorted that out, but I hadn't. So I thought that's going to fit easily. So that's 2, 4, 6, and that's 6 letters. So that's 10 stitches in between. So that's 10 stitches lost. So you know what I mean? So I messed up. That extra 10 stitches would have made the C. And when I say the spaces, I didn't count on this in between. So that row right there. In my brain, I thought I had put 2 rows in between each letter. So I could have changed the size of the letters, which I did, and you just couldn't see them. They were just so squashed in. It was hard to tell what was. The D looked like an O. The O looked like almost like a dot. And I thought, forget it, forget it, forget it. That's amazing. A lot of maths. It is a lot of maths, Anna. And for someone who doesn't do math very well, not me, it must be someone else, the lady in the mirror, she doesn't do maths very well. So it's likely that that wasn't going to work out, but it did. Because I always say that to people. There's nothing you can't fix in crochet and knitting. There is always a way to fix it. Sometimes it might look a little lopsided or wrong. In this case, it's not going to look wrong if that letter C comes across nicely with the single crochets. Now remember, I'm working on doubles here. So if it doesn't come across nicely, I will end up doing your front post, back post stitching using the double crochets, or half even. But I think single may make it look a tad different, but we'll see. It's all about trial and error. And I should have checked it before completing. I should have checked it first. Oh, look, it can't be that bad. She's rolling her eyes. It can't be that bad. It cannot be that bad. Give me a second. She's starting to be naughty. So now I got to get this little toy. Whee! I'm going to play with it. Oh, here she comes. She's coming. Hi, Sherry. Hello, hello, hello. We are playing with toys with the kitten to keep her entertained. Oh, she's gone nuts now. This is where she starts running around the house and goes crazy. I just can't wait for her to jump up on that stand right there and she jumps up and does this upside down thing where her tail's in the air and her head's hanging down. She's really quite cute. She's a naughty, naughty, naughty girl. All right, so that's pretty much something that I've been working on half blind. I'm surprised it even worked. And I think because I had the vision problems, that's what caused me to mess up the count as well, because I wasn't focused right. But when I'll make the next time, when I make it in jacket form, that will be a lot longer. It'll go almost down to the knees. Might even do it down to the calves, we'll see. And then not only will the letters fit, but they'll fit nicely. And I won't have to worry about trying to fix up a letter up the top. If I had done the cardigan like this or the sweater like this, you've seen the kind where they go across here. I just don't like that. It looks like you haven't rounded the sweater off. I like it all rounded off and nice. If I had done it the other way, it would have worked perfectly. I should have just done that. But I didn't want to. I decided that I want to make it work for me, not me work for it. Although I did work for it, didn't I? Oh. Can I help you? No, so she's so naughty. Now I know why my cat's naughty, because the owner herself, the one in the mirror, she's really naughty. She's a bad girl. I don't know how you put up with her. Are you finished with the toy? I'm sitting here playing with this toy. I'm on live and I'm playing with you. I'm going to call this the kitten live. Playing with the kitten live. It's not about crochet. It's about playing with the kitten. All right, so let's move right along. On Monday, you will see the video vlog because it's done. It just needs to be edited. I actually only need to edit the last 15 minutes. Now, when I say the last 15 minutes, that takes me nearly an hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe 3 hours to edit. You would think, no, but it does. There's a lot of editing involved. And there's a lot of adding, like I talk about blankets and then I pop the picture up. I've got to go find the picture and I've got to add it and then I've got to make sure it fits nicely. If it doesn't fit, you got to do the zoom to fit and all. It's a lot of messing around just to do 15 minutes of recording. So it will happen. Altogether, the video is at the moment 42 minutes, but I'm cutting it down. I want to get it right down to 20 minutes. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I don't want these video vlogs to be way too long. She stopped playing, so I'm done. I'll pick it up later. We'll do it again later. We'll do it again tomorrow. So naughty. And so the video vlog will go on Monday. Tuesday, you will get your first tutorial. Hopefully, if my eyes work well on Monday afternoon. Monday lunchtime. That's when I'll start recording for Tuesday. Doesn't mean it'll go up Tuesday. It might not even go up to Wednesday morning. Could even be Thursday. Doesn't matter. Next week, you will get your first tutorial. Naughty. She's scratching. She's so naughty. Oh, she's being naughty. She knows I'm distracted. Anyway, moving right along. Tuesday, you'll get your first tutorial, hopefully, or Thursday. And then get this, guys, on the 30th of January, which is Friday, you will get part 1 of our annual project. Get excited, guys. What is it? I'm not telling you. You have to wait till the 30th of January. But the 30th of January, that video will only be introducing the actual project. I don't think I'll get time to create anything. If you hear scratching, she's playing with the stand. If the stand falls, I'm sorry. So I don't think I'll get any time on that video to actually create anything, but you will see some sort of picture, whether it's colored in by hand, which I don't want to do, or whether I can work out how to do it on Excel. And I could. If I work out how to do the boxes and get them the right size and the right shape, then you will probably get the actual picture itself. And I will color it in too, so you can see how it will look once it's complete at the end of the year. Naughty, she's going to pull that. The frame's going to go down any minute now. Can you hear it scratching? She's so naughty. All right, so what have I missed? Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Whom have I missed? Water Time says green shoes. You can do it, Mary. I have feather in your talent. You mean Faith? Cheers. Don't you hate predictive text? I'm hoping, I got you, Bonnie, yeah. I'm hoping to get part 1 of my project filmed early tomorrow so I can edit and upload after my live tomorrow. Look, don't push yourself, Middle. This is what I used to do. And sometimes I say to you guys, maybe Tuesday, maybe Thursday. I say that because I think, well, if I can't get it up on Tuesday, you know I do my lives on Wednesday, so I don't do anything on Wednesdays. I'm going to start laughing in a minute. If this frame goes down, stop. Naughty. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. If I can't do my project by Tuesday night, I record a little bit more on Wednesday, then I do the live and it goes up on Thursday. It's always been that way now. I get to the stage where I won't push. I will just say, right, guys, this is what's happening. It's slowed down a bit. Right now, my eyes are still a bit fuzzy that I don't want to push myself. I want to take my time before it gets out of hand, yeah? On a happier note, I'm starting the sleeves of my customers' order for the cardigan, almost done. Go you. And there you go. That's what it's all about. Middle, prioritize, get what you need to get done first, and then make promises. I've learned that the hard way. Cheers, everyone. All right. So Tuesday or Thursday of next week, you will get your normal tutorials. Got to go. Can't keep my eyes open. Good night. Oh, Velda, we'll see you soon, darling. You take care. Lovely of you to actually drop in and say hello to us. It's very nice. Tuesday or Thursday, you will get your normal tutorials. Friday, I haven't decided what I'm doing yet, but I will let you know. I don't want to go too far yet until Wednesday. I don't know what I'm doing really for the rest of January. I know the 30th of January, we've got the annual project. We're starting that. I do know what's happening because I've said it on the video vlog, but I don't want to say too much. I don't want to say too much until you see the video vlog on Monday. It would have been easier if I had uploaded the video vlog yesterday because it has other things in there as well. Now, as you know, January's beginning of the year video is now only talking about the first 6 months of the year. When we hit July, which is just after the Australian Sheep and Wool Show, mid-July, I have another video vlog which talks about the rest of the year. I used to do it annually, beginning of the year video only, but now I've decided to break the year up into 2. And the reason is we get so busy that I kind of over predict what we're going to create. So I thought what I'll do is I'll talk about what we're making until July. If we haven't caught up, then in the end of July and early August, we'll catch up and then we'll decide what's happening for the rest of the year. It makes life a lot easier. Everything gets done. When I say that, not everything got done last year. There were things that have been left this year, but they weren't urgent things that we had to get done. We finished the annual project on time. I think it was 2 days after I said it was going to go up, but it went up and still gave you, I don't know, 3 weeks to complete your blanket, or 2 weeks to complete your blanket before Christmas. So you had plenty of time. She saw a bird fly past and then she jumped up under the frame and I thought the frame was going to go. So we got that done and we got most of our gear done except little things that we still hadn't completed. You'll hear all about that on Monday's video vlog, which is fantastic. Oh, there she goes. Whiskey, stop. The camera's going to go. Get ready. No. Give me a second, guys. Move. Away, away. That naughty girl. Give me that. Why, she's so naughty. Hello. She's so naughty. This is what happens. Don't get kittens. Get a cat. You need one at least 7 years old. By then all they do is sleep. Give me that. Cheeky girl. Here's the toys. This is what you play with. A naughty girl. She's so naughty. So naughty. Wait. I'm just playing with this now. Have a look. Can you see? She's so naughty. No, she wants to jump on the table. Here, play with that. How naughty is she? I tell you, she's such a Mary. She's such a Mary. Oh, I've moved the camera so far. Here we go. She's such a Mary. She's very naughty. Here we go. We're back. Yeah, so that's what's happening next week. I don't know what's happening the week after that, except one day on the 30th of January. Soon coming to you from the living room floor. In the laundry with the cat and her toys and her stand. She's got a stand here. I use this stand. Oh, it's too heavy. I don't want to pick it up. I don't want to hurt my eye. I use this stand to put my gear on, books on sometimes, because she just doesn't use it. She used it when she was unwell. She slept on the stand next to me, or she slept on my lap. The minute she got better, she didn't want to come anywhere near me. Mum, I don't need you anymore. See you later. How you going, girl? She's keeping me entertained, and I hope I'm keeping you entertained. We're sitting there watching me play with the cat. So that's what's happening next week on the channel. It's a very quiet week. Usually the first week back with us is a very quiet week anyway. I'm already started to think about Valentine's Day. I have a few things in mind, but if there's anything you would like to see, please let me know. We've done heaps of things on Valentine's Day. We've done bookmarks. We've done a fridge magnet, which has now become my signature thing to send out to everyone when I do surprises. I just add them as a freebie in the surprise, along with a bucket of Tim Tams. And then whatever else you're getting on the surprise. So, yes, we're going to start the Valentine's Day project very, very soon. Where's my pen? Oh, I did bring the pen in. Oh, there you go. I brought it in. Now, if there's anything you would like to see on the channel this year, if not for Valentine's Day, for anything else, please let me know. I've been writing it in the diary. This way I don't lose it, because this diary literally, not today, is supposed to stay on that table in the other room. It doesn't go away normally. It doesn't come out of that room. It's only here today because I'm doing the live here with the kitten. I don't normally do the lives here. Usually she's asleep at this time, but she was so cheeky before the live, I thought she's not going anywhere. And so now she's literally just watching out the window. She saw a bird fly past, and she'll be entertained for 5 minutes there, just staring at the birds. So I've got the book ready. Are you going? Are you not middle? Try green. Are you going? Are you, hun? We'll see you soon, darling. You take care. Yes, you take care. Oh, you're going. Oh no, wait a minute. Dorothy's going. Oh, bye, Dorothy. You're going, are you, honey? Don't strain it. Let it heal. Yes, I know, Bonnie. That's right. Oh, hang on. I missed a lot of chat. My work experience with a pet was when I first learned to crochet. Took me about an hour to do 5 rows of single crochet. Then the dog ran off with the yarn and it unraveled in front of me. I shouldn't laugh. That's happened to me before with a cat. Not this cat, my other cat. And yeah, they're very naughty, these animals. ... Dorothy. I'll see you soon, darling. Yeah, that would be a funny sight to see. Not really, because you'd be upset about your rows. Single crochet. Oh my gosh, they don't take long because they're so small. If they weren't so small, they wouldn't take so long, yeah? Yes, but that has happened to me before with the cat. Not 5 rows, of course, but, you know, a few stitches. 5 rows, that's a lot of rows to come undone. It's such a naughty dog. Oh, such a naughty dog. We should get the dog and the cat together, Marty. They'd have a party. A party with Marty. We've talked about this before, haven't we, Marty? All right, so at the back of this diary, people have been giving me ideas. Sherry would like to see an open front jumper. I'm assuming she means cardigan. A shawl as an annual project. I don't know who gave me that idea, but it's there. A tank top, a tight one by Middle, she would like to see. Top down top by Claptrap with a round edge. Sure, why not? A hooded coat, Middle. Temperature scarf, Claptrap. Cold, off the shoulder top dress thingy or dress, Middle. Greens is a pale pink blanket with pink hearts in the design. Very interesting. Carmen says she wants to see a waistcoat / vest, possible V-neck sleeveless sweater. That's a lot of work, yeah. Jumper with a hoodie, says Aish. Mood blanket, says Middle. Poncho table runner cardigan, says Tina. Poncho hoodie, says Laurie. Bikini, says Sherry. Naughty Sherry, yeah. A layette, says Claptrap, which we're actually going to be working on. If you don't know what a layette is, beanie, booties, blanket, possible dress or jumpsuit or cardigan, that sort of thing for a baby, not for an adult. Not for an adult. A sweater with zips or pullover, says Middle. Bedspread, says Angela. That's not going to happen. Not right now. Middle says lap gam for wheelchairs. Laurie says a pet blanket. Middle says a bouquet blanket. Middle says a curtain or slippers. And Amy last week said something about projects that include purple, gold, and green for Mardi Gras. So there you go. I can like that. Oh, that was a lot to talk about. If you want to see anything, give me some information here. I'll pop it on the list and we will see how we go throughout the year, as you do. As Mary says, oh, what have I missed? What have I missed? Marty and Dorothy, as Mary said, yes. As Mary says, lol, I'm not sure what you mean there, but anyway. Hi, lovely Dorothy. She's going. Yes, I'm worried about the yarn, but I live alone, so I need something. Okay. It was only a small swatch too. So many stitches, but it just took me a long time to do is why it was so sad to see. Now that happens. Look, it happens, Marty, when things go wrong. They really go wrong. I think I might have said a shawl. It might have been you, Middle, yes. Better put your name there just in case. A man's V-neck vest, but with armholes need to be curved. Who said that? Laurie? Was that Laurie? Who said that? No, it was Camille. A man's V-neck. Let's try that. men's V-neck vest, curved armholes. Interesting. Holes, Camille. And I spelt your name wrong, but only me knows. Or only I know, I should say. Only me knows. Marty's got his special picture there. I don't know. We need to make Marty's special picture. What do you reckon, guys? Sorry, Beck had a call. That's okay. I'm after the structure more than anything. Gotcha. What do you mean curve? I think you mean round. Don't you mean round? Or when you say round like that, or do you mean like that? Is that what you mean? Mine's 10 and still a kitty. Really? Don't tell me that, Bonnie. Oh, don't tell me. Hey, where is she? Oh, where is she? Uh-oh. God knows what she's doing. Hello, Whisk. Where are you? She's very naughty. Like, not boxy, like a store-bought vest has a gentle curve armholes. Yeah, rounded. So rounded armholes, normal armholes. Yeah? I'll put there rounded. Rounded. Yeah. All right. Well, look. She's Mary Empty Nest Baby. She's Mary's empty nest baby. Yeah, she's my baby. I know. She's my baby. I love my little baby. She's naughty. Even when she's naughty, I love her. I love her. All right. So if you have anything you would like to see, please let me know, because I won't create if I don't know what you want. I will create. I'll always create. And there's always things that, oh, I know where she is now. The curtain's moving. She's hidden behind the curtain. How naughty is she? What a cheeky girl. The curtain is so damaged on the bottom or the base of it. So there you go. Understand that I like that also. Just wanted to see if we saw it the same. Yes. Yes. I thought she meant like that. Now, if you've seen my Instagram page, you would have seen a top that I made a young fellow. I believe it had rounded armholes. It was a pride top that I made him. He asked me for something and I made him a little singlet. It was kind of like a singlet with the rounded edges. I haven't had the pattern tested yet. I did ask someone that if they could test it for me, but I haven't really got the pattern ready. And to be fair, I messed up the pattern. Anyway, I didn't mess it up. I just did one side and copied it by looking at it rather than writing it down. And now if I had to write it down, I would literally have to blow up the photo, make it really big just to count the stitches. Don't you love it? And I used a light 2-weight cotton. So it was a 4-ply, but 2-weight cotton. So it was very light. And it had to be light because he wanted to wear it in summer. So there you go. I hope that made sense. Yes, no, it did. I got you, Bonnie. It's all good. I'm going to have a drink, everyone. And then I'm going to check behind the curtain for that naughty girl. Cheers. She's so naughty. Whiskey, what are you doing? The head goes like this. I'm not talking to you, she says. Hubby needs wants vests for work. Did you said V-neck, didn't you? Okay. We can consider it. We'll think about it, darling. We'll think about it. Doesn't necessarily mean I'll make it. Just means I'll think about it. Can we do long gloves for fancy gowns? That's something I've always wanted to do, actually, Middle. Something I've always wanted to do. And I think I created something similar years ago for a young lady, and I didn't write the pattern down, as you do. It's one of those things. Long gloves for fancy gowns or weddings, really. A lot of those were made as in weddings. Fancy gowns. I'm making a mess. Doesn't matter. I can't read it. Middle. I can't read it much anyway, so it doesn't matter. No, I can. I can read now. If you type in crochet vest, I don't like any of them. Oh, gosh, that's no good. What makes you think you're going to like mine? Did you see where the lady made granny squares and it covered her floor? Then she put approximately, I'm not sure what you mean that is. It's so her kitchen floor was crochet. No, I haven't seen that. Could you imagine? Hi, Nifty. Are you inside your house you keep a beautiful home. Yeah, sure, all right. You can't see the rest. You should see the kitchen bench. It's like an explosion. Yes, I'm in the living room, lounge room, and dining room and kitchen. It's all one room. It's a small unit that I live in. But I'm in here because I want to keep an eye on the cat. She's actually behind the drape. She's such a naughty cat. She was very much awake today, and locking her up in the laundry just didn't seem fitting. So I left her behind the curtain now. I didn't leave her there. She went there. And now I can't get her out. Or I can if I get up and move the curtain. She hides there because she watches the birds. When the birds come, she hides behind the curtains. Very naughty girl. It's gorgeous to me. Oh, that's nice. I like to call it plain. It's very beige. Now, to be fair, there are other things here that should be up, but I've knocked them down because some people don't want their photos shown. So I had to knock the frames down. They said, Mum, I don't want my face on your videos. Okay, down they go. No, not really. They just think I don't want my face in the videos itself. And I said, no problems. Not everyone, but some of my family members don't like it. So that's okay. Knock those portraits down, pick them up later. Pick them up later, it happens. Now, I don't usually do videos in this room anyways. If you're joining us new at this moment, go back and watch the rest of the live when you get a chance because you missed all the fun stuff. And I'm going to get up and show you again. I want to show you this dress. I didn't realise you could actually see it live in here. Isn't that great? There we go. Ta-da! And you can see the little squares. You can see the little squares at the base of the dress. Check it out. And the bonus is it's covered a lot of, look, it's a very short dress to the extent there was no way I could bend over at the mailbox at the front, which I tried to do once. I went, whoa. So now with this, I found myself walking at the shops quite freely. I didn't feel uncomfortable. I didn't have to pull the dress down every 5 minutes like I've been doing. And I don't need to do that anymore. And we are doing the same for this dress right here. Now, this is not as good as this one I'm wearing. It's the same shop, but it's not as good. And there it is. It's quite short and thin, and it's a lot thinner than the dress that I'm wearing. I did use a 4-ply light 2-weight for the squares. And for this one, I'm using cream. I tried to, I don't know, I'll have to think about it. I tried to use the same blue. It came off a little too blue for this dress. Hey guys, what's your suggestion? I've got cream in stock. What do you reckon we should use for the base of this one? Give me some suggestions, guys, because if you think I should use another colour, I will order it from Bendigo or I will find it somewhere else. It has to be cotton, right? But what would be your suggestion for the base of this? Someone said gold. Middle says gold. Okay, and thank you for the warm welcome. Great to see you. I've not been on YouTube streets this week. I like that. Streets. I like that. That's cute. Margaret says yellow. Margaret says yellow. Gold yellow. Yes, let me write this down because honestly, I haven't decided what colour to use. Yeah. And hang on a sec. Oh, I got cat fur in my mouth. Can you believe it? Oh, she's not even in the room. Well, she is. She's under the curtain. The dress. I said cream. Middle says gold. Margaret says yellow. Will you wear with that dress? What shoes will you wear? Oh, that's a good idea. I've got yellow in stock or green. I've been wearing green with this dress. I've been wearing the green sandals. So yeah, and the green sandals are this colour green right there. That one there. So I've been wearing green sandals. But I do have yellow sandals which are a little bit dirty at the moment. They need washing. I got them dirty. You know how I got them dirty? You'll never believe it. We went out on the 27th of December to Geelong. I went to Geelong and the family were a lovely family. The couple was a lovely couple. They took us to a restaurant and it was dark, really dim lights, and I couldn't see anyway. So I got a large glass, really tall glass of a raspberry lemonade, and I knocked it because I can't see. I knocked it on me, and I was drenched all the way down. Now Geelong is an hour and 25 minutes from here, so I got stuck with raspberry lemonade for hours, and it was all over my shoes as well. And that's what happens. I've got to clean them. Still haven't cleaned them. Now you just reminded me. See, she's so naughty. Anna says beige. Beige. Yep. Margaret says yellow gold to match toning the dress. Yellow gold. Like a golden yellow, if you will, rather than just a yellow, rather than just a gold. Yeah, I get you. Plain. Plain would mean cream, which is what I thought. Someone says peach. Sherry says peach. Blue for nifty, which I have plenty of the blue because I used it for this dress. So I've got plenty of cream, plenty of blue. Those are the two colours I have in stock. But it doesn't necessarily mean I won't purchase another colour if I need it. The only problem with Bendigo Wool and Mills right now is they're trying to catch up from the Christmas break. So if I had to order it, it would take too long to come in. So I don't know. I did start making them in cream. But we'll see. I don't know. That's why I thought I'd give you, let me do it again. I'll show you again. And this is natural lighting in this room. So you don't have the lamps. I don't have the lamps on here. This is natural lighting from outside, and you can actually see. Let's get a close up. These are the colours you see. These are the colours you see. All the way down to the base. If you look careful at the base is just the colours of the base of each colour, right? The border is just the colours of the base of each colour, yeah? Did you do your self-interview? Not yet. You can still ask questions. Same question for Middle Earthians. You can still ask more questions. That's what I said. Mentioned that at the beginning of the live. If you want to ask me anything about my crochet life, me as a crocheter, or anything crochet related, let me know. I'll pop it at the back of this book or the main book. And also, if you've got crochet challenges, let me know as well. They will be done very soon, so you need to get in very quickly. I don't remember what I did in the video vlog. What did I say? They will be done first week of Feb. They'll be recorded, okay? So you need to have all of those challenges in and the interview in. No, I'm lying. The interview is going to be recorded the third week of January, so it's actually next week. So you need to get those questions to me about anything crochet related and me that you want to ask. Anything more about my crochet journeys, more than just about stitches. But the stitches you can ask anytime, yeah? So that has to be done by the end of next week. You cannot ask any more after that. Probably even the middle of next week. I'll let you know by Wednesday if you can't, when I won't accept any more questions for the interview. But the crochet challenges, anything that you want me to do crochet related, silly things, standing on my head, that sort of thing. I'll never stand on my head, by the way. But that you've got until the end of January to ask me that. So there you go. I hear a bird. You do hear a bird because I have the pen on the floor, for starters, the back door open right here. I don't know how messy it is outside. Let me face the camera. There's a security screen right there. And that's my backyard. There's a table there. I just checked the backyard, see how messy it is. It's not that bad, actually. It's really not that bad. So yeah, I've got the back door open on purpose so that I don't swelt. It's very warm in here. Here in Melbourne, it's quite warm. And there's a cool breeze coming through, so it's really good. And how are we going? Is that a terracotta colour in the dress? Yes. Laurie, yes, it is. It's kind of a light terracotta. Not so much a dark. It's a light terracotta. This is not a very nice dress either, this one. The one I'm wearing is nice. This one, when I iron it, it looks totally different. It looks completely different. As you can see, I take tags off because I actually have to cut this more because I get itchy and end up with psoriasis. So I take the tags off. But yeah, there you go. What a beautiful, beautiful place. You are so clean. Not always nifty. You have to see me after a party. I say, right, everything stays. I'm getting up and doing it in the morning. The next morning, I swear you can bring a wheelbarrow in here with a shovel and just shovel everything and wheel it out and throw it. I get really so messy. Like when I'm cooking something, my bench is just, you can't see the bench. And all I'm doing is putting on some meat sauce or something. And you would think that I've cooked this gourmet meal when really I haven't. It's such a mess. Crochet challenge blindfolded granny square. Ooh, I like that. Who said that? Laurie. Okay, let's write that up. Why not? Why not, she says. Why not, she says. I'm running out of room. I know why I run out of room, because I leave a row between each sentence. Well, how silly is that? Let me put it in the challenge book. This is how I wrote my challenge. Oh, you nearly saw my video vlog there. It was on video vlog page. Oh, look at that. Challenge video. Found it. Okay. All right. So there's a lot of challenges. Holy moly. That's a lot of challenges. Okay. Crochet challenge blindfolded granny square. I would have to do it in waves because to sit there and watch me do a whole square would take a while, only because I'll be doing it slowly when it's a challenge. So I'll have to sort of transition a few times, but you'll get to see most of it being done. How's that? Crochet granny square blindfolded. I find that crocheting rows blindfolded easy. In the round, not so much. So that could be a challenge. Thank you. Laurie, was it Laurie? No, it was, yes, it was Laurie. Laurie. Well, I haven't been putting the names of anyone there anyway, so I'll leave it out. I haven't been putting names of people on the challenges. You'll just see your challenge and then you'll say, oh, I told you to do that one. That's what you'll do. How about you make a chain and then try to do a row of single crochet and double crochet with your opposite hand. Oh, I've tried that before. No, okay, we'll try it. We'll do the chains. Then row of whatever. I'll put the word whatever in left hand. Oh my gosh. Forget it. I mean, sure, we'll try it. You should have seen my hands shake when I couldn't do something, when I couldn't crochet something. I think it was, it was Marty's one when Marty asked to crochet with kitchen gloves. And I couldn't do it. So I was shaking because I thought, there's no way there's a time where I can't crochet. And I couldn't crochet using the kitchen gloves. It was terrible. Anyway, moving right along. Crochet journey question, yes. What was the hardest stitch for you to master? I love that question. Okay, so it is a question for my interview. Yes, thank you, because the interview questions by Wednesday you can't ask anymore. So interview question. What was the hardest stitch to master? Oh, what can I say that? Master? Yeah. It was, yes, that's what we said, yeah. Oh my God, like 10 stitches, I'm thinking, if that, nifty. Definitely use white for the second dress, Mary. Oh, thanks, Sticky. Hey, Sticky, I didn't even know you were on, darling. Hello. I put down, I started using the cream, to be fair. I have done the squares in cream. Have you seen the blue, Sticky? I don't know if you've seen the blue, but I'm going to be popping a photo up very soon on Instagram. But here, I'll show you the blue. I don't know if you were here when I was showing everyone. I'm doing my live in the lounge room. There's the blue. Ta-da! Squares are nice, aren't they? So I'm going to do the same with this dress. I'm so pleased I did this because I really don't like the idea of short dresses. I think I think if I was 20 and looked hot, maybe. But when you're my age, 29 and forever, you're kind of a little bit more modest. You don't want to show everything or even half of everything or even all of everything, because anywhere you walk, everything is there. She's so naughty. So, hi, Sticky Stitch. Crochet thin yarn with a massive hook to see how it turns out. Thanks, Marty. I love that one. Crochet. I love that challenge. Thin yarn. Do you know, I'm going to have to do 3 different videos because the amount of challenges that I have, I won't be able to fit them all into one video, yeah? Thin yarn with large hook. Large hook. See how it turns out, sure. Turns out. The only time you'll hear about your name in one of our videos is when I'm doing the interview. I'll say, Laurie asked, what was the hardest stitch to master? That's what I'll say, yeah? I won't be putting in last names. I won't be putting in family names, your pet. I won't be putting in any of those, yeah? So that was a really good one, Marty. Sticky, I feel like matching the blue is the way to go. Oh, we've got lots of different things. I did start using the cream Sticky Stitch. Bendigo Woolen Mills 4-ply light 2-weight cream. And the dress itself is very, very lightweight, so I don't want to make it too heavy. It would be nice, says, who's that? Bonnie, yes. So fun, your idea. I know, I like that idea. I think it'd be very interesting. I reckon it'll just look very messy, Marty, but I'll try it. I don't think I've been on the live with the elusive Marty. No, Marty's, he's one of our favourites here on the channel, Sticky Stitch. We call him King of the Naughty Corner because he's very naughty. Oh, he's very naughty. You'll learn that very quickly here. I love below the knees. So classy. I know, right, Nifty? I know. Gold would make it pop, in my opinion. It would. I'm not sure if Mary's a gold person, which is why I started. Don't you like that? Speaking about myself in the third tense. I started making it in cream because I'm a little bit of a... I'm a little bit bright, but I'm also a little bit basic. Oh, did I say that out loud? Oh, it's very plain. Not really. I like my bright colours. Don't get me wrong. Especially when it came to doing the patchwork sweater. That was my favourite sweater I'd made in years. I loved that sweater because it was so bright. It was so colourful. But when I'm wearing things like this, I believe these colours stand on their own. So maybe something quite simple would have been good, but I'm loving all the ideas, the blues, the golds, terracotta would have been a cute idea as well, but I think I will probably stick to the cream. I'm going to try the cream if I find the cream doesn't look good. I'll try whatever colour I have in stock. I did put this dress, and we can do it now just for fun. I put it up against the blue to see what it would look like blue, and there's the blue, right? So I find the blue doesn't suit for me, or maybe not the light blue, yeah? So it doesn't suit. And that was the idea of already having one done in that colour. You could pop it up against and think, oh, no, that doesn't look right. So the blue is definitely no good for this dress. Works well for this because there's a lot of this blue on the dress, but it doesn't work well for this one, yeah? I'm sticking with my guns in the white. Would look classy and summery. And it is a summer dress, Sticky Stitch, yes. When you say white, you mean cream, yeah? Can I use cream? Because I think the white might be too bright. Oh, we've got the armhole. What are you doing, Mary? I don't think this is actually white. I think it's more of a cream colour. I don't know. I think I've got a 4-ply white here. An older, Bendigo's older white. I might try that too and see which one looks better, the cream or the white. So it's something to work on. Cream for sure would work. I know, Nifty. I'm thinking cream would work. But I have a white too. Mary, you missed my question. Oh, middle, you make me go back. Here we go. Okay, let's go back to it. Here we go. Question for the right now, Mary. Where is the naughty corner in the living room? Oh, I don't know. There used to be in that corner there used to be, we had an angled bookcase thing. That used to be in that corner. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was a straight bookcase, but I'd call that the naughty spot or something, the naughty corner. Yes, it used to be that corner there. But right now we don't have one, so I'll just say the naughty air. Next to the back door. The naughty air. That's all you're getting, air today. Middle, I've just perched myself on top of the cabinet in the corner. I can actually see you there. Little legs dangling. Oh, it'd be so cute. No, you'll fall and hurt yourself. Sticky Stitch, I think we all are sticking to our guns. I know, right? It's great. Cream would work for sure. We've done that. Maybe miss our question. Oops. It's a great idea, Mary. You should make the second dress as a tutorial. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Sticky Stitch, you haven't been around for a while, but we're actually going to do that. This was supposed to have been done last year. This was one of our last year's project so that I could have had it ready for summer this year. And so I said, what we'll do is we'll do it on the channel. So I thought, no, I was desperate because summer came and I needed it, right? So I did it on its own and then said, right, this dress is exactly the same width on the base as the dress I bought because they're the same styles, just the material's a little different. I don't like this material, but it'll do. I need lightweight dresses, yeah. So we're going to do this one on the channel. That's what we talked about last year, doing this one on the channel. But because I wanted to wear this one, I'm sorry, the chopper's coming. This is the freeway chopper, and it can get really loud, guys. If it gets really loud, I might have to close the door. Can you hear it? Oh. The other day it was so low, I thought it was going to fall on the roof. Oh, the whole chopper was going to go on the roof. It's because we've got the freeway to, where am I? The freeway? Wait, no, the freeway? It's around here somewhere. Because we've got the freeway very close, the chopper is always hovering over the freeway when there's an incident or just checking the status of the freeway. They do that often as well. It's not bad, he's going now. He's going now. So yeah, Sticky Stitch, this was going to be a tutorial on the channel. And I will show you how to change your squares to suit a width that you may want. So let's say for argument's sake, your width is 5 centimeters more than mine. I will try and find a way for you to add some rounds and that might help you with your width. Yeah. But otherwise, check the measurements, make the squares the size of the measurements that we talk about, and then your squares should suit your dress. Yeah, should suit the dress. So yes, at this stage, I'm looking at creams or whites, as you know, Sticky says white. I don't know, we'll see. I'll do a white and a cream square and see how they turn out. And then, yeah, and then we can work it out from there. And Sticky, I don't know if you've seen this, honey. I started creating this not long ago before I lost half of my vision. Don't you love it? Oh, you didn't know this. I've lost almost half of my vision, almost, not completely, on Christmas Eve because I was just lucky like that. That's the back of my cardigan. Gorgeous. And this is the front where you've got, wow, Crochet Designs. Now, I was explaining before that the letter C is only half done because the rest of it's going to be done with the ribbing. Very, very exciting. I love it. Can't wait to get it finished. Sleeves, I think, will be basic. They'll be like the back. They'll have no letters on it, I think. I'll just make them brown with some border rounds like that. So they'll be like the back. Or I'll just leave them brown. Again, I haven't decided on that. And the fact that I crocheted this way means when I'm making the sleeves, I can just attach the yarn here and keep going like that. I started creating the sleeves from the base and then I stopped and thought, what am I doing? This is made where it comes right across. I just attach the yarn here and just keep working, going back and around the way I did the front. So turning around and going back and then turning around, turning back. Instead of just going around and round and round and round, no. I want to go that way and then that way to keep it in sync with the rest of the cardigan. Simply divine. And I think when I remake this, it will be a jacket length and not the cardigan length. This goes just below the hip bone. I want to make it longer so that I can fit the letters in a bit better. And quite a few years ago, I did the letters which were this big. Each letter was this big. So maybe I can resize my letters because I sit there old school. I suppose I could use Excel if I use my brains. Use the brains. Why would I want to do that? But I do old school where I get a book with the little squares in it. Yeah. The graph, I colour in each square to make the letters. That's how I do my letters. I've always done them that way. I'm a little old school in that area, but it can be done with Excel apparently, and it would be a lot easier. You get air and nothing more. Haha, I know, right, Nifty? I would also be convinced with the khaki. Would look nice with jute. Let's put on that word, yeah. You try saying it out loud, middle. I mean, not middle, sticky. Well, it's like a tornado wind. Yes, it's pretty loud. The chopper just passed my house. They're everywhere, aren't they? Sticky stitch, these choppers. Do a swatch in every colour mentioned and choose from there. Oof, that would take a while, but that's interesting, yeah. I'm so sad to hear that you are suffering from vision loss. Really breaks my heart. Look, it's something that will come back, Nifty, apparently. It had a bleed behind the right eye. And it's funny to look at my eyes. You would think, oh, there's nothing wrong with the eyes. But on the front of the eye, it looks normal. Behind the eye is where the damage was done. And it was done by internal sneezing. Who knew? And I said to the lady, the doctor, I said, it's because I'm old, isn't it? I sneezed and this happened. She said, no, we get 20-year-olds come in who've coughed badly, sneezed badly, and that sort of thing happens. It puts pressure behind the eye. And I literally had 3 lines that went down. Initially, this is Christmas Eve. I woke up in the morning and I thought it was dry eye. I didn't have a vision loss then. I just had a bit of a dry eye. I thought, let's go to the chemist and get something for dry eye. As I was walking around in the morning, I was at the shops, I was walking around and thinking, oh, my vision's going really weird. So I went to the chemist and said, look, this dry eye is causing my vision. And they said, no, dry eye doesn't do that. There was an optometrist next door. She said, go next door right now. We can give you these drops, but I don't want you to take these drops. I want you to go next door to the optometrist right now. Don't wait. So I went there, and while she was doing, checking the eye, I could already feel a little bit more vision loss. I thought, what is this? This is not normal. So she put some stuff in my eye. She said, go wait for half an hour, come back. So I thought I'll walk around the shops, but everything was so bright. So bright. Went back, and she checked it. She said, no, you're going straight to the eye near hospital now. This was Christmas Eve. This was during the day of Christmas Eve. And I said, but no, I don't think so. I don't think it's that bad. I don't feel pain. She goes, no, you won't feel pain. This is not, there might be a tear. So they thought it was a tear, but they were wrong. It wasn't a tear, it was just a bleed at the back of the eye. She said, you need to go to the eye near hospital. I'm putting urgent. I thought, oh, it can't be that bad, can it? She goes, yes, it is, go. So I went to the eye near hospital. We sat there 4.5 hours. That wasn't very fun. So we lost Christmas Eve completely. There was no Christmas Eve for us. But the bonus was when she did check, they even got a second doctor to come in to do a second opinion. That's how she was a bit nervous about whether she was saying the right thing. Second doctor she put something in the eye, like a lens, an extra lens. And she had a look and she said, it's not a tear. It's you've bled and three lines are coming down, which is exactly what you can see. I could see 3 lines like that. And she said, that's going to get a little bit worse before it gets better, and then it'll clear up on its own. I thought, are you sure? Because my vision was getting worse as we spoke. By the time it was the 27th of December, it was at its worst. But then after that, I felt more fuzzy rather than lines. I thought, oh, something's wrong. She said, no, this is normal. It's clearing up. And on the 6th of January, it was half clear. So then I thought, okay, it's getting better. So it's just a matter of waiting. By the 6th, I was able to drive the car again, which I didn't do anyway, because I was a bit paranoid about, having an accident. So I didn't drive until, I drove one day at the end of last week. And then I drove, which was only to the cinema. And then I drove to day and back. So there you go. and getting a call, and the person knows I'm in the middle of my live. So anyway, the cardie looks awesome. The letters are so clear. Thanks, Sticky Stitch. It would have been better for me to separate the letters better, like make 2 rows in between each letter, just giving them more of a space. So there you go. You're so talented. Thank you, Sherry. XL is good. You can change the size of the cells and actually match crochet height and knitting height. It is, but I'm just so bad at it, Sticky. I'm so bad at it. It's not even, I've actually done boxes in Word because I just can't stand XL. But it's different because Word, they're all over the place, whereas XL would be easier to work with. For some people, but for me, it's difficult. Thank the stars that your injury will heal. Yes, I remember you were telling me about holding in the scissors. Don't hold them in. Let them out. I need to head off. See you soon. We'll see you soon, Marty. Keep your eyes peeled. Or in my case, 1.5 eyes peeled. She's so naughty. Keep your eyes peeled. Things are definitely coming back to normal, yeah? Love your granny square blanket. Thank you, Carmen. This one here was our temperature blanket in 2000, our annual project. I think it was 2023. I can't remember. It was a temperature blanket that we did on the channel. I Love XL was working on a spreadsheet just before I joined the chat. I'm just not good at it. I did a course and everything, just a small course, just to get me out of trouble for the office. I am so bad at it. It's not even half funny. So I just have to practice, but it's getting the time to practice is another thing. But anyway, guys, I am going to head off. I do want to thank everyone for joining me today in my lounge room, in my kitchen dining lounge room. I don't usually do my videos here, my lives here, but I'm watching the cat today. I don't want to lock her up. It's not fair on her to keep locking her up. And I'm on my own, so I may as well do the live here. Lucky we've only had the chopper come round once. And it wasn't too noisy, but I want to thank everyone for joining us today. Don't forget, guys, to join us for our tutorials. Funny here, but my grandma she was in her mid-40s and I thought she was pregnant, but it turned out it was just bloated and holding in. Laurie, let's go. Get in the air. I was going to say the corner, but there's no corner. Get in the air, guys. Laurie, get in the air. I will see everyone soon. My name is Mary. This is Crochet Designs, or half of it. And I will catch you all soon. Ciao for now. Try to be good. Bye, all. Oh, how do I turn it off here? Bye. Say bye, Whiskey. Bye.